Hold on. Hi, here with Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D. A lot of people haven't seen this. It's tucked away in the bowels of PAX East. I turned the 3D off for your sanity. 3D does look pretty good. It's not full depth of field though. I was surprised by that, but hi.
What's up? Go ahead and press start. We're Capcom, so don't press A. That won't do shit. Can we edit that?
Yeah, that's the second time you've said that to me, and it actually was funnier the second time. So I'm going to, of course, go with Chris's younger sister, Claire Redfield. Seemed like, what boss do you get if you go to Mangini Town?
So the chainsaw-wielding, sack-headed monster from RE4 and RE5 were with Dr. Salvador.
They're both in it? 4 and 5? Oh, Salvador.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think of the guy in RE5 as Salvador.
It's not technically, but whenever I see anyone with a sack on their head holding a chainsaw,
you're like, Salvador! Yeah, I know you.
It's all within the Salvador genre.
That's absolutely right. So, it's hard to talk about it without comparing it to the past Mercenaries. It feels a little bit more cramped, which is actually a good thing.
When we talk about Resident Evil, it's all about the survival hero horror fear.
Right.
There's that X button that'll get you.
Yeah, the taunt. Yeah. That's one thing that's totally new, is now there's a taunt button each character has, and it does absolutely nothing, is that right?
You can taunt in RE5 Mercenaries.
Oh, that's right.
Both thumbsticks at the same time. It's out of the way and not many people do it. In this game, it's mapped to the X button. We do have customizable controls in the final game, but for now it's the X button.
Okay.
What that means is that a lot of people, because they're not used to playing Nintendo consoles, will reach for the X button when they mean to hit Y.
All right.
So Y is our action button.
Nintendo's X button.
Yes, Nintendo X, Nintendo Y, different buttons.
These guys are much better at dodging than they were before. I'm going for headshots and they're just walking right out of the way.
It's a little bit more of an action-oriented game.
Sure.
It's what we're calling a gameplay-focused experience, meaning it's outside of the normal context of our story.
Right.
For instance, we have the RE5 bosses showing up in RE4 levels, and vice versa.
And inventory is total touchscreen.
Check that out. I think we need a slow-motion replay of the touchscreen there.
Fat Black Man showed up. I love Fat Black Man. I can call him that because I'm beige. Beige people are allowed to use words like that. All right.
He skips to the flash grenade launcher. This weapon's really great at controlling crowds. Doesn't do a whole lot of killing damage.
Right.
But it'll give you that space and allow you to do those context-sensitive melee attacks and give you bonus time.
And I thought I had a sniper rifle, but
maybe that bottom one on the touchscreen. Your entire inventory is literally at your fingertips.
I had to watch them blow up. So you can aim and move, but you move really slowly and you cannot change where you're aiming while you're moving.
Yeah, I've been saying that you can move and shoot at the same time.
Right.
But you can't move, shoot, and aim at the same time.
So you still feel limited in a way that depowers you enough to force you to come up with techniques other than just walking, aiming, and shooting at the same time.
Absolutely. This is not a run and gun game.
Right.
When we talk about Resident Evil, like I was saying, it's a survival horror experience. In this case, because we're not story-based, it's delivered entirely through the gameplay. So one of the ways that the 3DS benefits us is the immersion factor.
Right.
I feel like playing it in 3D helps get a more tactile feel of the anxiety, the tension, the too many zombies. I don't know where my next meal is going to come from.
Right, and mixed with like, I'm desperate to kill these guys to get a higher score.
Yeah.
You're both like afraid for your life and desperate to kill.
Yes, it's a unique experience. What's up, guys? It's a unique experience, and it delivers a lot that I can guarantee you'll have everything there within the 5-minute gaming experience.
And what, 30 levels?
Over 30 missions, each with their own objective. So the first time in Mercenaries modes, we're going to have things other than just killing zombies quickly. We're going to have other sort of score-based, time-based activities that'll force players to think a little bit harder about what they're trying to do.
Sure, bosses from both games.
Bosses from both games.
Two-player online co-op?
True online co-op, coast to coast, as well as a variety of weapons, skills, and for the first time an upgradable system of skills that allow you to customize, change the way you play the game to fit your style. So we got a lot in this one, especially, coming out so soon on the 3DS.
And this, I heard, a rumor from a tall, handsome man with a Capcom shirt on, that this will be the box art for Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D when it comes out.
Something very similar to that, unless you speak up in the comments and tell me I should change it.
Well, thanks for watching, you guys. Can't wait to buy it. When's that coming out?
This summer on the Nintendo 3DS.
Right. Let's shake on it. He's holding out on that.